Did you know that the MCU has entranced global audiences with its interconnected stories and iconic characters? Steve Rogers, portrayed by Chris Evans, is one of its beloved figures. After retiring as Captain America in Avengers Endgame, fans have pondered the potential of a Nomad Steve Rogers movie and its implications on the MCU's future. Avengers Endgame served as a significant turning point in the MCU, offering closure for original Avengers like Black Widow and Iron Man. However, Steve Rogers' departure from the franchise left a noticeable gap. Chris Evans, who initially embodied the character in the 2011 film Captain America: The First Avenger, played a pivotal role in the MCU throughout his tenure. During his journey, Steve Rogers confronted formidable adversaries, including the Red Skull and Thanos, and experienced internal conflicts within the Avengers, most notably in Captain America's Civil War. This internal strife with Tony Stark and the subsequent division within the team resulted in Steve, Natasha Romanoff, and Sam Wilson becoming fugitives. Following a 2-year absence from the MCU, the trio regrouped in Avengers Infinity War. However, the intriguing narratives that unfolded during their hiatus remain unexplored, paving the way for a possibility of a Nomad Steve Rogers movie. The potential Nomad storyline is compelling for several reasons, with the foremost being the opportunity to showcase Chris Evans' acting prowess in a more intimate and nuanced MCU narrative. While the MCU is renowned for its breathtaking action sequences and cosmic escapades, a Nomad project could explore their inner journey of the character, delving into the psychological and emotional challenges that Steve Rogers faced while operating in the shadows. In the realm of Marvel Comics, Nomad's character was introduced in Captain America number 180 in 1964. This storyline saw Steve Rogers adopt the identity of Nomad due to his disillusionment with the US government and his decision to abandon his role as Captain America. Although Nomad's comic arc was relatively brief, spanning only 4 issues, it provides an intriguing foundation for a potential adaptation within the MCU. Moreover, the Nomad storyline could offer a grounded, gritty, and realistic narrative, deviating from the grand cosmic adventures that often dominate the MCU. This shift in tone would provide a fresh and unique viewing experience for MCU fans, focusing on the personal and human aspects of Steve Rogers' character. The idea of Nomad Steve Rogers movie also aligns with a growing trend in the MCU: retrospective storytelling. We saw this approach with the 2021 film Black Widow, set in a 2-year gap between Captain America's Civil War and Avengers Infinity War. The film offered a deeper exploration of Natasha Romanoff's character and delved into crucial aspects of her past. Despite Black Widow's ultimate demise in Avengers Endgame, Scarlett Johansson reprised her role for this Phase 4 project. The film served as a character study for Romanoff and provided valuable insights into her character. A similar approach could be taken with Steve Rogers, exploring his journey and significant moments that occurred during this time as a fugitive. While Black Widow may not have achieved the level of success that Marvel Studios had anticipated, it still represented a significant advancement in the storytelling approach within the MCU. The film demonstrated that there are numerous untold or lost stories for each prominent hero, waiting to be explored. The MCU's rich tapestry of characters and their complex histories provides ample potential for Marvel Studios to continue this retrospective storytelling trend. One of the paramount concerns regarding the potential return of Chris Evans as Captain America is its impact on the MCU's narrative progression. Avengers Endgame featured Steve Rogers passing the Captain America mantle and shield to Sam Wilson, portrayed by Anthony Mackie. This monumental transition was beautifully depicted in The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, where Sam's evolution from Falcon to Captain America was thoughtfully explored, laden with emotional depth. The significance of Sam Wilson's growth as the MCU's Captain America cannot be understated. His journey is a crucial stride toward diversity and inclusion within the MCU, representing significant milestones in the franchise's narrative. As he's set to continue his role in Phase 5's Captain America: Brave New World, the potential return of Steve Rogers as Captain America in the present timeline poses a complication. To safeguard Sam's journey and character impact, it may be wiser for Marvel Studios to opt for an alternative approach, such as a Nomad project. Through the lens of a Nomad storyline, storyline, Marvel could offer a heartfelt and intense exploration of Steve Rogers' character without overshadowing Sam's path as Captain America. This approach ensures that both characters have room for their unique narratives and character arcs, contributing to the MCU's narrative depth and richness. Before exploring the concept of a Nomad Steve Rogers movie, it's essential to understand what happened to Steve at the end of Avengers Endgame. In the film's poignant conclusion, Steve's story as Captain America concluded with a long-awaited dance with Peggy Carter. This moment marked a significant turning point for the character and was a fitting conclusion to his arc. However, the scene sparked debates among Marvel fans about the specifics of this conclusion. It wasn't entirely clear which reality Steve settled in. Did he go back in time to create a new branch in Earth's 616's timeline, or did he return to the same timeline as Peggy? The introduction of the Time Variance Authority or TVA in the Disney Plus series Loki raised questions about the implications of Steve's decision. The TVA is responsible for maintaining the integrity of the multiverse and preventing unauthorized alterations to the timeline. Given their mandate, it's plausible that they might have intervened in Steve's case. Another intriguing theory is that Steve Rogers made some sort of deal with a particular Kang variant. This scenario adds an extra layer of complexity to the narrative. According to the events of Avengers Endgame, Steve's final mission was to return all of the stones and Thor's hammer to their original timelines, ensuring that those realities remain unaffected. A compelling speculation emerges around the possibility of Steve Rogers encountering a Kang variant who requested his help to defeat the most dangerous variant of Kang in Earth 616's future. This could lead to Steve's involvement in the Secret War storyline, a significant event in Marvel Comics. In return for his assistance, the Kang variant, who eventually becomes the new He Who Remains, might allow Steve to retire with Peggy in his original timeline. It's important to note that these scenarios are purely speculative, and Marvel has not provided concrete answers to these questions. However, they highlight the exciting potential for a Nomad post-Endgame story and the various directions in which the MCU narrative could evolve. While the concept of a Nomad Steve Rogers movie is enticing and full of potential, it also comes with its share of challenges and considerations. Marvel Studios faces the task of crafting a compelling narrative that not only explores Steve Rogers' time as a nomad, but also connects with the larger MCU. One of the key challenges lies in balancing the character development of Steve Rogers as Nomad with the overarching narrative of the MCU. The story should not feel disconnected from the broader events and the themes that drive the MCU's Phase 4 and beyond. Achieving this balance is crucial to ensure that the Nomad storyline enriches the MCU rather than appearing as a standalone and disconnected project. Despite the challenges, the potential for a Nomad Steve Rogers movie is undeniably exciting. It offers the opportunity to explore a different facet of the MCU, one that focuses on character development, personal struggles, and moral dilemmas. Steve Rogers' journey as Nomad could provide a fresh perspective on the superhero genre, offering a grounded and realistic narrative that delves into the psyche of a character who has always strived to do what is right. A Nomad Steve Rogers movie in the MCU could offer compelling character development and expand the MCU's storytelling. But Marvel must ensure it aligns with Steve's values and legacy. We hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel.